where we found this really tiny community. What we're gonna be doing here is we're gonna search for the most elderly people. We heard there's a 90-year-old woman here. We're gonna do a fundraiser where you guys can help us raise money to fix up her homes and make their life a little more comfortable. So let's go visit the community.
Check out the chocolate that you guys love so much. She's making it for you.
Is that Josh?
Not that chocolate. That's white chocolate.
It's white chocolate. Alonzo, check this out, bro. This community lives off of tobacco. This right here is the original Marlboro of the Amazon. They grow it here in the jungle. Gonna show us the process of how they make natural tobacco here. Banana leaves. You gotta get a dried up banana leaf.
Nosotros mandamos 100 mazos.
100. 100 de ¿y cuánto ganas tú de 100?
$20 me dan.
And over in Switzerland, they make around... ¿Cuánto ganan ahí? Me dijiste unos 600, ¿no?
And that right there, guys, is Ecuador in a nutshell. People coming here, taking their wonderful resources and selling it, and giving them nothing for it, and selling it for crazy prices.
Natural tobacco. I really don't smoke anymore.
Don't get this on camera.
I don't smoke no more, bro. I don't smoke no more. Honestly, I did quit smoking cigarettes 2 years ago. We both did. Even the vape pens, which was the hardest for me. They said that here they can't bring in tourism because they don't have water. They don't have a river. How many hectares do we buy from that farm? 40. So I have a cool idea where we make like a MURPHSLIFE indigenous community. What we make it for them, we make the tilapia fish farms. They could do the tobacco on it, but we don't take any money. We just kind of teach them and train them. And they go, a community goes from 3 hectares to 40 hectares with rivers for tourism.
Playing a game of volleyball, winner takes home $20.
That's how we do it where we're from. It's on the floor.
The wind's gonna blow it away.
Oh,
It's on the floor.
Oh!
You do that?
You can't hear. These are Amazon rules. Anything goes. Okay, out.
I'm the winner.
We got the money.
We win. For us, it's all about the victory, you know what I mean? We wanted, we had to shut him down. We did what we needed to be done. This is the MVP right here. Wouldn't have been possible without him. What do you got to say to him? Nothing. Okay.
Por haber ganado esos $20.
Gracias.
Gracias.
¿Y qué van a hacer con el dinero?
Para comprar mis ropas, zapatos.
¿Qué vas a comprar?
La comida y después el zapato y gracias.
Aquí dormimos nosotros.
On that mat. Or no mat, on just wood.
¿Ese es tu colchón? ¿Está cómodo?
Alright guys, once again, we are here to visit a grandmother that we hear is in some pretty tough position right now.
Hola, buenos días. Hola, abuela. This right here is a tobacco plant. Honestly, I've never seen a tobacco plant before. We didn't come here for that tobacco plant. We came here to visit the oldest person in the community. She's turning 90 years old. Casanguicho.
Hola, buenas noches.
Anoche me dijo que tenía muchos dolores, ¿no?
Sí, ay, ya no, chica, qué bacán. Duele de acá, de esa parte, todo que duele. Ahí estaba anoche. Esas dos piernas, duele. Y me puso la cabeza, duele. Todo.
Yo traje la farmacia para acá. ¿Qué dijo?
Muy honrada, apoya que
Sí, dice gracias por haber traído la medicina.
Tengo pañales, medicina de dolores, de fiebre, todito. Muéstreme cómo duerme.
Esa es la cama de ella.
Literally rotten beds on top of this wood. This is how our elders are sleeping. You can see mold. A lot of black mold will be growing on these beds right here.
Dice que duele, aunque ella duerme aquí en la cama, dice que duele todo el cuerpo y dice que quema todo el cuerpo y también, y no puede dormir.
Y la cocina, candela con leña. Y a tiempos con mi mamá yo vivo aquí. Ya estaba enfermado mi mamá, ya está 5 años. Otros hermanos ya casados, ya se fueron. Trabajo fijo no tenemos. Diario un día, $10 paga. Con eso trabajamos. ¿Dónde sacar plata? No avanzamos. No tenemos motosierra para sacar madera. No tenemos. Por eso no ayudamos a la mamá. Por mi mamá. Te quiero mucho, mi mamá.
¿Cuál es tu sueño para su mamá?
Voy a ayudar a mi mamá para las medicinas, para las comidas. Yo siempre lloro con mi mamá.
Ay,
Tengo fiebre bastante, dice.
Nosotros tenemos medicina para fiebre. ¿Quieren?
Sí, dice.
Brought them a bunch of medicine for the grandma. We also got a piñata for the kids. Full bag of medicine. Provided by you guys.
Santa Claus. This is what we do, guys. This is where your donations go, directly to the people. Doesn't go into the politicians' hands, doesn't go nowhere but directly into the people's hands.
Hay medicina para la fiebre, para el dolor.
Mira, para su mamá.
Gracias. Gracias, que mucho.
Y eso es para la cama, para ella.
Me dijiste que hay otra abuela, ¿ya?
Sí, pero para adentro.
Compárate un poquito, ya, con la otra abuela.
Gracias, que mucho gracias. Acho que é para gracias, amor.
A lot of these communities, a lot of people think like, why don't they live off of the land? So if you come over here, so we're in the middle of the jungle here. Look at this, as far as you can see is just jungle, you know? Like if you keep walking that way, you're gonna hit the heart of Brazil. These communities don't own a lot of land. This community here, for example, has about 11 acres, literally 11 acres. They can't plant on other people's farms. You know, like this family here, they literally just have this little plot of land here. They have a little plot of land there. But you gotta walk in about an hour and a half more into the jungle, and they have about 6 acres, and that's where they plant all of their tobacco. But other than that, they don't have room to have like large farms. We have a 100-acre farm that's kind of as a reserve that we've purchased. So one of the ideas is being able to invite one of these indigenous communities to live there. We have it right by a river system, closer into town. So it's just kind of a cool idea, but we would have to do a really big fundraiser for something like that. I think we'd have to probably raise like, what, 400 or 500 grand, and we'd be able to build them like schools, water system, electricity, have it by a river for them to do tourism, build little cabins for you guys to stay at. So any ideas that you guys have to be able to do this, let us know. Comment your ideas below, or even if you guys would support something like that, because it's a dream for a lot of indigenous people to have their community by a river, but it's very, very expensive, and usually previous governments will be like, here's your little lot of land in the middle of nowhere, no water system, and it just creates extreme poverty. So let us know your ideas.
Guys, this here is what I love the most about these communities. They have very varied access to resources, but they are so giving. Look what they brought us. Water, cows, lime, plátanos, sugar cane. See how it's red like that and slimy? So you know you're in for it.
Their hands are so dirty though.
Just grab each one individually. Don't do a hand. Feed them. Well, that one's Aaron's now.
I like it, I love it. I'm not gonna eat a whole one.
I like that. Jungle cacao, the best around.
If you guys didn't know, the chocolate comes from the seed in the middle. You can see over there how you have to dry it out and kind of ferment it. Mash it up to make the chocolate. But the fruit outside of the cacao is probably my favorite fruit in the world. It's delicious. It's super sweet. It has a really creamy texture.
And it's super healthy. It's a super fruit packed with antioxidants, vitamin C, vitamin E.
It doesn't taste anything like chocolate, because like I said, the chocolate comes from the seed on the inside. Total different fruit. If you ever want to go on vacation, a lot of people are thinking of like Orlando, Miami, wherever you guys go on like the normal vacations. Come to these communities and just hang out with them. A lot of them have like little cabins for tourists to come in, and sometimes they only get like 2-3 tourists a year. This right here, guys, it's one of the coolest experiences where they show you around, they share their fruit with you. You really help out their community. You put their kids through a good education. And it's not dangerous like everyone's telling you guys. Knock on cacao, I've never been robbed. Never been pickpocketed in 7 years coming to these countries. From Rio to Mexico City. I'm not saying it's not dangerous, you gotta do it smart, but these communities here are one of the most beautiful places, and I'm telling you guys, if you wanna plan a really cool vacation, do a little bit of research and come out to one of these communities and just spend a few weeks with them. It'll be a memory you will cherish for the rest of your life. Muchas gracias. ¿Quién quiere piñata? Thank you guys for your donations. We're creating some core memories and handing out candy to kids that never get some candy.
Gracias.